What's up, guys? So I know I was promising everybody a COVID video. My experience, what my experience was like when I got COVID. I said I was going to do this like a month ago, and then I just never got around to it. So here it is. So basically, I was fine for months after the initial COVID crisis broke out. I didn't get it for months, but then I got it. Everybody's going to get it. And the first symptoms I started to experience was I woke up and I was nauseous, but I'm always nauseous. So I was like, okay, well, that's nothing, too new or crazy. But I felt a little bit off. Like, you wake up, you start to get sick, and you feel like you're getting sick. But I was like, maybe it's just, I just got back from traveling a lot. I was like, maybe I'm just tired from traveling. So I went to train, and I had the best session of my life. Went in, I was like in camp for something, I think, for Ronaldo Jr. And I felt great. I did a session, and the session was fine. After I took a shower and I cooled down, I was like, oh man, I'm definitely getting sick. I just felt like I was hit by a truck. I was super tired. My body started to ache. I started to get the chills. I started to get a headache. I had a bad headache. And then that persisted through the first 5 days or so. Second day, I woke up and my headache was worse. I had the chills. I had zero appetite. That was like the biggest thing for me, is I had zero appetite of any kind, zero sense of taste or smell. So that was big for me. I actually lost 15 pounds. I started when I got sick, I was 223, and at the end of it, I was like 208. I just couldn't eat anything. I would have one bite of soup and a bite of toast and just be completely full. So that was the biggest thing for me, which is loss of my sense of taste and smell, and just zero appetite. So the first couple days was pretty much the same. Muscle aches, some nausea here and there. I had a headache on and off for the first 5 days as well. The headache would come and go, but when it wasn't terrible. It was just a dull headache. No taste or smell. So those are my symptoms. Slight chest pain, cough, but nothing crazy like people were making it out to be, or some other people had symptoms like that. My cough, I have chronic bronchitis. My parents used to smoke cigarettes around me, so if I was going to be the one to get a cough, I would have gotten pretty bad. But my cough was a deep cough, but it wasn't anything crazy. I wasn't coughing persistently for minutes at a time. I had some chest tightness, some pain in my chest, but it wasn't crazy to the point where I was like, okay, I need to go to the hospital. I need to do something. After the 5th day or so, my friends actually sent me a medicine that they're working on to help reduce the viral load of COVID. I can't talk about it yet because it's not actually released, but they're working on it, and he overnighted me a package between the 5th and the 6th day. So the 6th day or the 5th day, my symptoms were the worst for probably the first 5 days, and then I started taking this medicine. I'll talk more about this in the future. Then I started taking this medicine, and by the 6th or 7th day, my symptoms were at least half as bad, if not better. I had the full symptoms for the full 2-week period. It took me about 14 days to get completely better. But days 1 to 5 were definitely the worst, and then days 6-ish, 7 to 14 were relatively mild. So I mean, it's definitely not something to lose your minds about. It's just like any other really sickness I had. I mean, I've had the flu and was sick for 2 weeks as well. It wasn't crazy. I had, like I said, a headache. The biggest thing for me was the loss of taste and smell. That was really big. Loss of appetite. I couldn't eat anything for basically a week and a half straight. I had a dull headache, body aches, the chills, basically like the flu with a slight chest pain and a cough. It wasn't anything too crazy. It was just essentially the flu. Take it how you want it. That was my experience. I definitely was out of commission for 2 weeks. I definitely wasn't in any shape to go out and compete. I was supposed to compete against Ronaldo, and I tried to do the best I could to get back in shape, but I just had no energy because I couldn't eat anything. So that was a real issue, and I decided eventually to pull out of the match. And I've competed sick before, and I'm never going to do that again. So I had decided to pull out of that match and reschedule it, but I'm fine now. I'm alive. I don't have any other symptoms. I don't have any any prolonged chest pain or cough or anything like that. I feel fine now. So it was pretty much just a 2 weeks, and after that, I was done. Hopefully this helped you guys.